Welcome to June, my friends. 5 minutes with Sean, maybe 10, kicking off the official start of summer, I do suppose. I know it's not, it wasn't a wonderful May. I think it might have been slightly better than some expected, but it has not been great. I know it is, we are going through it. And that's why I want to talk about today's message so importantly, because this is where it matters. So today is all about partnerships matter above all else, period, full stop. Recently, I've had multiple client relationships sort of come to a really positive head. So I'll start with what I'll refer to, because again, even I protect everyone's name on this show, for good, bad, or ugly. I've had a really, really great habit of not using people specifically named, and that will continue because some people don't like attention. So this particular human being is called AH for Amazing Human. I met this amazing human in the summer of 2021. We're coming up on 5 years working together. This was in the midst of COVID and COVID world and COVID understanding. And we met, and it was a nice opening. And I had this amazing human on my podcast. It was really cool. It was great. And then that sort of morphed into a relationship of helping support this amazing human as a marketing director of multiple stores. That is really where our company is. It's, makes its hay, is in the multi-store marketing department that are always understaffed, always overworked, and need help. That's what we do. That's how we became who we are. So with that in mind, this amazing human and I have worked together for 5 years, and it's been awesome every single step of the way. And this individual is always having to go to battle for us because, as like most marketing directors, they aren't actually in control of the decision-making process. So when general managers want to cut budget or make changes, typically our line on the ledger, if they're not directly engaged with us, because we work for the marketing director and we submit our work to them and to the stores, and after that, we don't really get invested in what happens because that's not really my job. My job is to hit the delivery date with the information required. From there, dealers have to do their own work, have to dig in, have to look at things. So for years, this amazing human's been fighting for us, making sure we don't get canceled because we are a support to them and their department in a way that I didn't see this coming, but in a way where basically one of their locations canceled us, did not put this amazing human or the executives on the email, and was like, look, you're out. And so I just simply texted my amazing human, said, amazing human, just so you know, Kia sent in cancellations, all good. We get it. Moving on. We're adults. And this amazing human came back with, well, that's weird because we just told them not to do that. And I'm not sure they got the permission to do that, and so on and so forth. And again, I do the same thing. It's no problem because it really isn't. We're not a company built on one store anymore. I mean, 12 years ago, I would have probably been really afraid. But now today, that doesn't scare me. I'm let's go. Motivation. So it goes on, and then I get a text from the amazing human saying, hey, by the way, don't be surprised if you get a cancellation rescinded from that store. Now, 13 years, never happened. However, this amazing human said, if they fire you, then I'm not helping their store, basically. Now, I told them that was overly aggressive and totally not necessary. And this amazing human said to me, it's totally necessary because you guys are necessary. Now, nothing's going to make you feel more like you know what the fuck you're doing than someone saying that to you, right? And then it got me thinking about a couple of other things that have happened recently with relationships and clients that have also gone down this road. So another long-standing client, we met in 2015 at the Tampa event. We met. This individual was working for a group, wasn't a GM, was a GSM. Loved it though. We had a great connection. I think we drank on the beach till like 4 a.m. It was awesome. We were having so much fun just talking business on the same page. And we left with him going, hey, if I ever get my own store, you're going to be one of my first calls, bro. But I know that my organization really won't go for it, blah, 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 blah. But when it happens, you're my guy. Okay. 2015. In 2019, I am in Toronto, Canada, to speak at an event, and I am with my wife on her birthday weekend, and we're cruising around, and we had our luggage was lost, so I'll never forget it. We were in an Old Navy or something applicable in Canada, looking for just jeans or something to put on to wear to the show because we didn't have our gear, and so I'm there and I get a Florida call on my phone and I'm like, okay, I don't know who this is. But at that point, 2019, we're still trying to figure out who we are and what our business is. So I'm picking up pretty much every call that hits my phone. And so this call, and there it was. My buddy that I had met in 2015 calling me saying, dude, I got my own store. Let's rock. 2019. 7 years later, we're still working together. And he called me. Actually, he didn't call me. His BDC manager emailed me and my team to let us know that we've been producing some content for them and doing some paid social marketing for them. And it was all around the concept of the deal of the week. All right. The deal of the week. And they do different cars and we do really kick-ass creatives and maybe a 15-second spot, but mainly just really kick-ass creatives. The email that came in was, by the way, a customer came in Saturday and specifically asked by name for the deal of the week. They couldn't have been more beside themselves. They've been super frustrated with advertising and creative recently. And then we come in and they are blown away, right? This is a 7-year partnership where we're still finding ways to innovate and grow together. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. That's what makes me super, super happy to do the work that we do. One of our other clients who we've been with since we met that amazing human marketing director in 2017 in Vegas, I want to say, and have been with her ever since. She's incredible, multi-store marketing director and BDC director and dealership director of events. I mean, this woman does it fucking all. If you ask her, though, she'll tell you that she couldn't do any of it without us. We were at a show in Vegas a couple years back, and her husband was with her, and he and I went outside to have a smoke and a chat. And he said, "Hey, dude, just she's never going to say this to you, but you should know." She basically said that with everything that happened through COVID, that her and maybe their group would never have gotten through it the way they did or survived it without you and your organization. And I was blown away. And so about a week ago, in a call with this individual and another vendor, I had found a large issue of basically broken lead routes, and they were unaware, and we found it and we fixed it. And she basically says, "Look, I'm never going to have this happen to us again. I'm signing up all my stores on your CRM product." Wow. Amazing. So I went out of my way to make her a super hyper aggressive deal to get her on board and get her involved because it mattered to her and the partnership mattered to her and she wanted to find a way to make it work. That's exactly what it is the fuck we do every single day. Our lives is to help dealers get better, do more without having humongous overhead and having to take on more people, more employees, more headaches. We help with that, and we do it by the human touch. And that's what I want to leave you with today. While my organization is heavy in AI design and AI implementation, I do not use AI knowingly in any part of my life. It doesn't write anything. It doesn't do anything. What I am is I am a connection maker. I am a relationship builder. AI cannot do that shit for you. So if you all want to go out and do more with your lives, have AI make you more efficient. But when it comes to relationship building, that's going to be on the human. So I hope you're up to the task. Have yourselves a great start to June, and we'll see you all again next week on the show. Thanks.